Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope all is going well for everybody. I'm really excited to continue working on this 125SX engine build. I really enjoyed the first part. I'm getting excited about tearing this cylinder down, and after that I think we'll work on splitting the cases and getting the rest of the bottom end done. So I do have a couple updates after our last video, and I guess I'll show you those now. Okay, so first things first, I got some parts in. Right here was our broken shift detent or stopper, or whatever you want to call it, where the bearing had actually fallen apart on it. So if you look at it here, this piece had the race that actually wrapped around it, and it looked like it was just a regular exposed bearing. Here's the new one, which is totally different. And I had figured they probably did an updated design like this, and sure enough, that's what we're seeing here. So as you can see, the difference is here. Oh, my lighting, there we go. Is that that little shift detent, that wheel, is basically a 3/4 wrap all the way around, where this one was just your regular exposed bearing. So pumped about that. This came in, I got it from Rocky Mountain, super cheap. It was like $7 or something. So easy fix, really easy fix. And you know, it just goes to show that if you have a small problem, dig into it, see if you can figure it out, because it may only cost you about $7 or $8, you know. Anyway, so there's the update on that. Also, I can't show this yet, but underneath this blanket is a little surprise, and I mean little, because it's just tiny. Check that out. I can't show you guys the rest. We're gonna have to wait on it. But I will say this: I have longed for the day when my boy can ride with me, and it's coming very, very soon. So more on that later to come, so stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, so let me show you the last thing, and then we'll start tearing into this cylinder. We're gonna get the exhaust valve all tore apart and get everything ready to ship off. Okay, last thing here. I got the magnesium flywheel cover and clutch cover cleaned up. Not 100%. As you can see, there's still some flaking there of some of the paint that was on them before. This stuff was hard to strip. I mean hard to strip, but turned out pretty good. I do need to get them buffed up, sanded up, and all that stuff, and get the rest of this, you know, the stragglers from the paint off of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and try Cerakoting these, see how they turn out. Alright, here we got our cylinder. Let's go ahead and rip this baby apart and see the internals of this exhaust valve. Okay, first thing we're going to do is pull this cover off. Oh wow, that was very loose. All of these are very loose. Kind of interesting. Oh boy, I'm not sure how this comes apart. I'm guessing those stay. I just saw these move when I took it off, and I was like, oh, that's probably how it works. So, maybe that's it. Oh! Okay, check this out too. These are timing marks. So, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. One right there, and then there's two right there. I'm assuming these, I guess these have marks too. I don't know, I'm not sure. but they look like timing marks, so that valve sets up perfectly. I don't know. This is kind of cool. Kind of cool. New to me. Can't lose these little babies. Okay, now these just pop out. Oh, they do. Oh my gosh, those are sleeved. All right, so that's all one unit right there. So one, and this one. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna have to get the manual for this. This is gnarly. You take something apart and then you're like worried about getting it back together. This is definitely that scenario. I mean, I'm probably not even taking it apart correctly, but yeah, that's cool. That is wild. So I don't think these pins come out. Oh, yep, okay, so these are other sleeves. There's an inner and an outer sleeve on these pins. And I'm betting that these pins just stay inside the head. But I may be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'll try pulling one out. Yeah, that's not really coming out. Okay, so up to this point, it looks like everything is out other than the actual exhaust valve, which is bolted in through here. So this, yeah, these two bolts on the outside of the exhaust valve, you probably actually have to center them up to make that valve so it fits perfectly in the cylinder. Which, I mean, that makes total sense to me. Okay, so there's those. I don't see any washers in there. Okay, I'm assuming I can just pull this exhaust valve out through here now. Maybe. Maybe it's got to tip up. So, oh! Okay, so right up here there's a pin, and I don't know how to get that out exactly. I guess with my pliers, we'll try that. If that don't work, that hole actually looks threaded, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, that's a pin right there. So, okay. Yep, okay, see that? See how that slid? I could probably tip that upside down and get it out. No, I guess not. I don't know. It looks threaded. Let me try this. Ooh, it is. Alright, yeah, so I don't freaking know. I'm gonna have to read the manual. This thing is gnarly. Good thing I'm videoing this so I can go back together with it, but yeah, that's where my exhaust valve was hanging up on. There was something in there. I could see it through this hole right here. So, okay. So now this should come out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now it's gonna come right out. Alright, cool. Maybe if I spin it. There we go. Okay. Cool. So there's our exhaust valve. That is a sweet design. As far as I can tell, there's nothing else that can come apart. I'm not going to touch those pins. I'm going to send this off just like this to Josh and have him vapor hone it. And he would probably know if there's anything else that needs to happen, but that's what we're going to do. I am also going to order a hone for this cylinder because it's in such good shape. We're just going to hone it real fast and call it good. But there you go. That's the disassembly of an exhaust valve on a KTM 125 cylinder head. So hopefully this helped you guys. If you're like me and just trying to figure out how this dang thing comes apart, then you learned with me, and I appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna just clean this up with some brake clean, carb clean, whatever I have on the shelf, and get it ready to package up and ship off. So yeah, that's where we're at. Well guys, that was kind of a short one, but I appreciate you watching. Like always, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, follow the build, and I'm excited. We're getting into this. I've really enjoyed this KTM motor. It's pretty cool. Yeah, stay tuned. We got more coming. We'll tear into the bottom end of the motor next. That'll be fun. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Later.